Mr. Walker said Brexit was not up for discussion in Parliament, but MPs would have the chance to vote on the type of deal reached with the EU. He said, as David Jones said to Parliament some time ago, there will be a meaningful vote of Parliament on any deal we agree with the European Union on withdrawal and our future relationship. We have already made the decision that the UK is leaving the European Union. That decision was made in the referendum. It was implemented by MPs in Parliament when they voted for the Article 50 bill. Gibraltar ChroniclegettyRobin Walker said MPs would vote on how their UK Brexits, not the if. Speaking to the BBC Radio 4's Today programme, he added, "What we're talking about is how we leave the European Union, not whether we leave the European Union." Mr. Walker, who has been working as Undersecretary of State for the Department of Exiting the European Union since 2016, spoke after David Davis confirmed MPs will have a say on the UK's departure from the EU, but the Brexit secretary said Britain will leave the bloc with no deal should MPs reject the deal the government strikes with the EU. Mr. Davis said Parliament will be given time to debate, scrutinise and vote on the final agreement we strike with the European Union. We have already made the decision that the UK is leaving the European Union. Robin Walker, this agreement will only hold if Parliament approves it. This will include the contents of the withdrawal agreement. That includes issues such as an agreement on citizens' rights, any financial agreements, and agreements on an implementation period by both sides. Mr. Davis also addressed the content of the sixth round of talks with EU chief negotiator Michel Barnier. He said there had been significant achievements in approaching a deal on citizens' rights, and a resolution to the complex issue of Northern Ireland, which shares a land border with the EU. The Brexit secretary said he expected talks with Brussels to move on to discussing a future trade agreement as soon as possible.